Okay, guys. I really don't want to do this, but I promised myself I'd do this for you guys. Where was I when it happened? Now, I've told this, I think, before in a story about Mount Remember. I was actually currently in second grade at Eastside Elementary School in Niles, Michigan, when it happened. And still, from this day, I remember what I did. Okay? At the time, I was in second grade. I was 7 years old. And later on that, I don't know if it was before or after. Oh yeah, actually it was October when it happened. Okay. I was there when it happened. Okay, I went to Eastside Middle. I went to Eastside. Went to Eastside School when it happened. We started class and I had special education, which I was in the library, was upstairs. Everything else was down. Okay, class I when it was actually in was downstairs. So when we went to special education, which was upstairs, we all went up there and stuff, and we had fun. We were getting ready to do work, listen to music on the radio. Next thing we hear is EAS going off. I ran to the radio and turned it up. Okay, which every single classroom had a radio or a television. We had a radio. Most of the classes rooms had radios, so we turned up the radio, and the EAS going off, and I'm thinking, I mean, I heard the buzzing going off the radio. Until the EPA turned the radio up. This is a mercy. This is a mercy action. Civil authorities have issued a mercy action, and teachers like looking at the radio, thinking, I and then turn it more, and then another teacher who was in the Jason classroom, she didn't have her radio on or nothing. She ran to her room. She literally ran to her room. And said, "What the heck's going on?" And we were looking at it. We don't know. Our window was open. Our room was open. We had the radio on. This is a mercy action. Please stand by for a live transmission from the White House. And we're thinking, this must be real bad. The teacher's thinking, this must be real bad. The teacher across the room ran into our room, and and two other teachers ran into our room too, saying, "What the heck's going on?" We don't know. And next thing we hear is the PA going, and the PA went on. The principal had a PA. I don't know what the principal did. The principal wants to put the PA on a radio station or something because the PA started going buzzing. The PA started operating what we said, and to turn down. This is a national emergency from there, and we are actually after the notification was over with. The DJ is saying, "Attention, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting reports that there has been an accident in New York City. We're telling people right now to if anyone who is listening to this we're telling everyone right now who is listening to the broadcast, please get down to the lowest floor of the building you're in right now. We're asking everyone now who is listening to the broadcast to get down to the lowest floor of a building. We're also getting reports now that all schools in the area will be going into lockdown mode as of now. And we also heard, I think as well, the principal, we heard the DJ saying, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting reports that breaking news out of New York City. We're telling people who are listening to us to stay calm, and if you're on the road, he said get off the road. Then the PA went off and said, attention staff and students, report to the gym immediately. Report to the gym immediately. And his principal was Mr. Kopash, I think it was. All of us went to the gym, and when we were there, we saw state, city, and sheriff's officers there. Police officers there. Even a couple of firemen were there too. And I'm thinking, what the heck's happened? And a lot of us are thinking, what's happening? Next, we see two men, and we see two men on ladders plywooding the window shut, the gym window shut, and there was cops guarding all the front doors, guarding the doors. Principal came out, sorry about doing this, guys, but there's been a national accident in New York City, guys. At this time, we're gonna stay in the gym until we figure out what we're gonna do here. And we were pretty much figuring out what the heck's going on here. They wouldn't tell us much, but after they didn't tell us what happened, that we went back to our classrooms and finished our classes. Actually, I think we went back. Actually, no, I think actually, actually, I think we got our stuff and went back home. I think we went back to our homes. Me and went to my babysitters, but still, that happening was bad. But yeah, I think if I remember right, yeah, that's what I did. After that happened, packed up, and left when it happened. So, yeah. That's what happened on 9/11, 20 years ago. That's where I was at. As an East Side Elementary School in Niles, Michigan.